Hello everyone, this is Tuesday. I'm looking up to see what time it is. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's fairly early for me. They are calling for storms here later on, and so I wasn't sure what was going to happen with the power and stuff today. So I thought I'd start fairly early. And of course you see this, you see this setting here. This is the remake of that. And let's hope that those, I mean, you can, it's like I made a mold for micro bubbles, okay? I don't know. Maybe it would have come in handy at some point. I can't think of any reason, but I used the Resin Silicone Rubber in this one. And you can already see on the surface looks totally different than the other resin silicone rubber did. I've used silicone rubber many times. It's always been Let's Resin. I have never ever experienced that horrific micro bubble stuff, and I hope I never do again. And I will probably just stick with what I know works, and that's Let's Resin Silicone Rubber. We are going to take this out. This is my last one. I hope it comes out fairly easy. Oh wow, okay, is it going to come out? Oh no, I thought it was. Okay, there it goes. Oh, I must have used the one that had the double-sided tape for the other one. Oh, that's not coming off of there. The double-sided tape is stuck. Okay. See, I hot glued okay, well, let's just get it out of here and see what we've got. How about that? Oh, it comes out so much easier. Oh, so much nicer. Let's get the scissors to get the little imperfections. Not bad. Not bad at all as far as the I'm doing it this way so it won't fall in. It looks nice and shiny on the inside, which is always a plus. I'm not going to get excited until I pour it. I do have resin sitting over here waiting. You won't have to wait for me to mix that up. And as you can see in here, I hope you can see, you don't see the bubbles in this one. You don't see the bubbles on the outside. You don't see the bubbles on the inside either, y'all. There are no bubbles. So, I've got my piece in there. Let me get a little bit of this resin out of here. And yes, I'm sure I said that I was going to do the tray with the heat iron-on transfer, and I may later on today, okay? But I wanted to redo this. Yesterday was a horrific day as far as, you know, a lot of stuff not turning out right. So, I guess that I just want to make a second attempt and see if I can't redeem, I guess, the situation. Uh, and hope that the month of April from now on goes a lot better than the first day did. I don't know. But life happens. It does. And you take the good along with the bad. There are a few bubbles in here. I am using Let's Resin. And I am going to put a little bit of alcohol down in here too. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's get some alcohol down in there. We're just doing clear. Oh, there's a little spot. There's a couple of bubbles. Oh, it disappeared on its own. I mean, that's what I like to see. Okay, and I do have this getting resin on it, and yes, this is going to be messy. I don't mind messy if it works at all. We're going to put it in here. Okay. Make sure that there's no bubbles on the side of that. Sorry, that's my phone. I can't touch it because I have resin all over my fingers, y'all. I am putting that in there too. Now I am going to fold this over a little bit. I hope I can fold it over. I did cut it so where it would fold a little bit better. I just want to make sure that I have resin and this may cause bubbles what I'm doing now. I'm going to let it set for a minute before I put it. But I can handle a few little bubbles in this if it's on the inside and not the outside. The bubbles yesterday were all on the outside of the mold, and I did not want that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. And I don't think I made enough resin. Okay, I think I need another piece in here, and I put that in here somewhere. What happened to the piece that I had crinkled over? I'm just going to put a little bit of this in there. And just get that down there to cover up. Go down in there. Go down. There's just a few little places. Okay, that should work. Let me just put all of that in there. It's almost gone anyway. Okay. Hold your ears. Okay. We're just going to let it set over here while we work on our next thing. Uh-oh, that's my son. Hold on just a minute. Oh, I can't answer it because, seriously? Okay, sorry about that. That was my son. There's bad weather coming, and he went and got his children from school, which, kudos, I agreed with that decision. And I think he's on the way over here with him, which I feel better. We do have a totally underground basement in our home, and they're in a modular home, so they don't need to stay there. But we're going to finish this video, hopefully, and we have this. And remember I told y'all that I bought this specifically. I mean, I saw this and I thought, oh, the dragon. I don't know if it's going to work, but that's what we're going to use for this part right here. Then we're going to use eye candy pigments, and these are the colors that I chose right there. And so, I don't know if we've got enough resin, but I'm going to try. This is already getting warm, so I probably need to hurry with this. And I may not have enough. And I am using quite a bit of this. Oh, it's getting hot. Oh my. Okay, well, let's just try to get this in the dragon. If we can get it in the dragon, that would be great. my. This may be a two-step process right here. Hold your ears. I'm going to put a little bit of resin, trying to get it to move just a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to, I need my big scraper, and I don't know what happened to it. Yep, here comes the lightning, y'all. Yeah, I'm trying to get this in here, but it's so thick and goopy. But that's okay. Sometimes it's nice to work with something this thick. It's not running, which is actually a good thing for me right now. I'm able to control it a little bit better because it is so thick and goopy. Now, if the tornado alarms go off, I'm probably going to have to end this video. I probably could add a little bit more. And I'm going to add a little bit more resin. I'm trying to have enough to put at least the first coat on, but that may not work out either. And I don't want a whole lot of resin in this, and that's the reason why it's so clumpy. I don't want it transparent. I want all these colors to be solid in here. This reminds me of playing with taffy. This is actually quite fun right here. I am going to have to clean out a lot of this right here. So I don't want it in certain places. I think I got that covered pretty good. Okay. So I am going to go now with some alcohol on here. And I'm going to try, if I can, how this might be. Okay. I'm getting my handy dandy old X-Acto knife. And please don't scream at me. This is so dull. Y'all know that this is so dull. I flicked it up against my bare skin. See, I let that resin set for a while because I was trying to get as many bubbles out of it as possible, but I think I let it set too long. That's okay. If I waste that, then I waste it. I'm not going to stress it. I'm just going to enjoy the process today. After yesterday, I have just decided crafting is supposed to be fun. And when it starts being not fun, I just don't want to do it anymore. So, you know what? I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm sure y'all can hear that thunder. I just hope I don't lose power. That is the only thing that would keep me from doing this, because of course my phone would still be going, but I would have no light, so that would be the issue. But if I lose power, I'm going to turn this around. If I lose power, y'all will know it because it will be on the video. Okay, and I need to get a little bit in that area. Oh wow, that's some fierce. I've not heard the tornado sirens, and normally we can hear those. If I don't get every one of these little strings off, that's okay too. They said something about ping pong size hail. That's big hail. Dan's working. Okay, what I'm doing here is because this mold has got several small little really thin areas, and I don't expect perfection out of this. No, 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 I do not. But I do expect it to look halfway decent. Okay. And if this is driving you bonkers, then feel free to fast forward until I'm done with this, because I'm not going to hurry today. I'm just going to go with the flow. And see if I can make some magic happen. Yes, I said magic because I'm dealing with dragons today. And as we all know, dragons are magic, right? One of my favorite movies when I was a kid was Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh, you want me to sing that song? I'm telling y'all, I sing and dance all the time at home. I do. But I don't think that's something that I will ever do on a video. God may have given me many gifts, but singing was not one of them. I love doing it. My dad thought I was great. I was on my dad's radio show singing when I was 9 years old. But I was a kid, you know. All kids sound so cute singing. Well, I think so. Evidently my dad did too. Okay. I think I need a little bit more in this area. Woo-wee! Yep, now it's coming. know if y'all can hear that or not. It's pretty loud though, so I would think you could. You know, I used to love thunderstorms. I did as a child. I would stand at the door and watch them at the screen door. We had a porch on our house. We lived in Dyersburg, Tennessee at the time, on Harold Avenue. I was little. I wasn't little, but I wasn't, I think maybe 11. Or 12, something like that. And I did that every time a storm came until the big one hit. And I was standing at that screen door watching the storms like I always did. And it knocked me into the center room, which was me and my sister's bedroom. And I mean, it knocked me from the living room to the middle of the house. Of course, I didn't know what was happening. I do remember it very well, even though it's been so many years ago. Over 50 years ago, actually. It was windy, it was raining really hard, thunder and lightning, and I do remember that all of a sudden it just stopped. Everything just stopped and got still. And then the next thing I knew, I was in the middle of our bedroom in the middle of the house. And we had a walk-in closet there. And my brother Bob, the one that I lost 2 years ago, he was trying to shut the door to the bedroom. I jumped in the closet, got all the way back in the back of the closet as far as I could go. He was trying to shut the bedroom door, and it was so strong, the wind pressure, he couldn't shut the bedroom door. And it did. I mean, it was over pretty fast. Maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, I'm putting some up here because there's some spots. And I don't mind if a few of these little hairs stick out, because it would look like the dragon's little hairs on the dragons, you know, little thorny things. So just making sure all those are covered. I think I'm probably going to end up wasting that resin because it's going to be too thick, I think, to do what I want to with it. But I wasn't going to rush this. Because I knew what I wanted to accomplish, and I think I have. Got a little bit more cleanup to do. don't mind if there's a little bit of this on the edges. Okay. Now we're going to see, but I don't think this is going to work. I think the resin is way too hot. But we will see. I think I'm going to have to change my gloves real quick. Okay. I don't think this is going to work, but we will try. Oh, it's so thick. I don't know, y'all. I don't think it's going to even pour. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to pour more. I'm hoping if I can get some fresh resin poured on top of this, maybe, just maybe, it will all glide together. But I don't know. Oh, this is goopy. This is so goopy. I don't know. That is not budging at all. If you ever did this, y'all, have you ever had resin so goopy and still put it in? Well, we'll find out together if this is going to work. Okay, April may not be my month for arts and crafts. I may just let April, bypass April and wait and come back in May. What do y'all think? Because it's not going to move. This resin is not going to move. It's not going to do what I was hoping it would do. This is like frosting a cake. But it's not going down, and all those air bubbles are going to be in there. Yeah, there's no way that they're going to escape that. Even the heat's not doing anything. Well, maybe. What is that? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is get these gloves off. Number one, I think I'm going to let that set and cure that way. And then I think I'm going to coat it with black. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I have this over here that I think I can probably put on the cure mat. And get that going. And I think I'll probably put, I may put both of these on the cure mat. I love the colors in this right now. I love the fact that I got all that in there. If it stays, now if it stays, that's going to be the question. I don't mind the little bitty flakes here and there. That doesn't bother me either. So I think what I'm going to do, yeah, this is that piece that I did. I don't see too many bubbles. We'll see how that works. There may be bubbles on the sides, and if there is, we'll deal with it. And yes, I should have put this on the heat mat, but I can still do it. It's doable. Yes, indeedy, it's on there. And make sure it all fits on there, so I have to redo it a little bit. Okay, yep, it's all on the heat mat, so I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to clean my mess up, but right now I'm going to pause this, and I will come back and we'll put the black on there and try to finish this up. Alrighty. Okay, we are back. I have got some resin mixed up here. I moved the heat mat over here because it's not totally cured. It's still sticky, but I think I could go ahead and pour the black coat over it without it bleeding through. I hope. We will find out. I'm using Lutz resin, black pigment, and I want it totally opaque. So let's see how much it takes to get it totally black. Oh no, that pulled away. That pulled away from the mold. Good wonder why it did that. Huh. Good enough. And we're just going to pour a layer over this. That should do it. Now I'm wondering if I shouldn't pour a little bit more resin. And I don't know why that did that. Did it flash cure? Huh. Maybe that paper. I am going to mix up just a little tiny bit and pour in there. Which means it's going to take longer. But that's okay. What have I got here? I can't tell what I've got. I'm not quite a half an ounce. I know you can't see me. But I'm just mixing up like an ounce of resin, which is going to be more than what I need. Just warming it up to thin it out. That's more than enough resin. Okay, I'm going to have bubbles in it. I probably should have just left it. Just left the paper out this time. Just to see how it was going to work. But I don't want it to be. Now there's bubbles. Hmm. Okay. I'm looking to see what I've got up here. I can pour some little birds. I've got some resin left, so let's pour some little birds. Should we try a snail again? I've not had much luck with that snail. But I do enjoy giving the birds away. That's a lot of fun. They're small enough where you can just put them in your purse. And I've got way too many out here. I know I do, but... And I was looking for that glitter that I bought. With all the different colors. There it is, right here. Should we try some of these? Let's try the pink. And let's try this one. Oh no, let's try. Let's try this blue. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do two, but we'll try. I just don't want it to go to waste. So we'll pour a little bit in here. We'll pour a little bit in there. I guess if I need to, I can mix up more. To fill up these two. No snail, I don't think. You have to cut that. It's a pretty color. I know y'all can't see it. I don't want to do it right over the dragon. Nope, I think I'm going to have enough to do one. Just one. I don't know, I may have enough to do a snail. make a blue snail. I think the snail takes less than the birds do. And I'm just putting it down. See, it doesn't want to go down in those little antennas. You pretty much always have to have a little thing to poke that down, because they're not by themselves going down in those little holes. I think it's just too small. And I can't do that. I don't think they're going down in there, to be quite honest with you. Let me pour that. I don't see them going down in those holes. See me? Okay, yeah, I've done it as good as I can. So we will see. Oh goodness, is this not going to be enough for the... snail either? Well, I'm going to leave it like that. I know it's not totally full, but I don't want to mix up an eighth of the... Let's see if I can get enough out of this one. And I know you can't see me. I know it's because the heat mat is right there and I'm having to work over here. Almost to the top. Okay. I don't need those. But we'll try another one of those. And oh, see, I've got specks on that already. But we're going to cover this up. And I will be back when this is cured. Okay, we are back. And we are going to try to demold this stuff. It's not totally hard. But I don't want my phone battery to go dead. And so I'm going to try to get this out of here. I'm going to try to get the snail out without losing its little antennas this time. We're pulling the head off. Did we get it? Oh, we got 3 of them. Yeah, there's 3 of them. That's better than the last 2. And there it is. Yeah, I'm pulling it out. Okay. And of course, the little bird. That's a pretty color. Very pretty color. I wonder why this is so dark. Very pretty color. I'll show you the snail again, because I don't know if you saw that or not. Okay. This one I think is still going to be... There was something weird that went on, and I had to add resin to it, but we're going to go ahead and do this. It comes out of the mold really easy, y'all. Very, very easy. Aha, yes. And that is the way it's supposed to. That is a good mold. That is Let's Resin Silicone Rubber. And I hope it's glaring. Why is it glaring? Why is that color glaring like that? Let me tell. There you go. You are seeing the true. There is no bubbles in this. There is no bubbles in this because there's no bubbles in the mold. That mold has no bubbles in it, and that is very, very pretty. Now, this is the one that I wasted my money on. Those bubbles are on the outside of the mold. They're part of the mold. And so everything you pour is going to look like that, no matter what, because that's actually in the actual silicone mold. That's what it's supposed to look like. Good silicone rubber. I will never buy again silicone rubber. Let's Resin Silicone Rubber. I don't know. Some off-brand on Amazon. Yeah. Okay. I redeemed myself with this silicone mold. That's actually very pretty, and I actually really like this. And yeah, and I'm hoping that you're seeing the true. Look at that. I mean, look how incredibly clear. Let me bring it up to 2. Let's see up to 2, so where you can see it up close. I want you to see it up close. There is one little bubble right there that I see. That's the paper that you're seeing right there. That's the line of the paper that I put in there. That is so clear, and I hope it's coming through, because that is a very clear piece. Okay. Okay. Good. Well, let's see if I can get this out. Let's turn this off. Now, this is going to be soft. I know it's going to be soft. But I don't want my phone battery to go dead. So if I can get this part out without distorting it, then we should be good. And I knew that I was going to have some I'm going to be amazed if this thing's not just totally filled with bubbles, to be quite honest with you, because you saw how thick the resin was. Oh, there was nothing left in the mold, which is good. And I can trim that up later. And it's definitely going to need to be trimmed. But I'm going to wait and do that later. I'm trying to... Really? Silicone is not. Okay. Okay, y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I think I've redeemed myself, because that is pretty. As goopy as it was. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to bring it up. Y'all see that? Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. There's little air bubbles in the tray. But oh my word. I'm happy with it. I am very, very happy with this piece right here. I am. And I absolutely love that glitter in here. I do. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to snap some pictures. And I will post some of these pictures on the Facebook group. And they will be in the thumbnail too. I'll put it in the thumbnail. I wish it was sunny outside. I would take it outside. Alrighty. Thank y'all for joining me. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. And let me know what you think of this. I absolutely love this. I love the way that the dragon has dimension. I love the way that the lines... We got the lines in there. I'm just amazed that we actually got those definitions of lines all the way through. And so, yeah, and I'm happy with the way all that turned out too. Alrighty. Thumbs up, like button, please. If you've not subscribed, I would love for you to do so. Of course, the Facebook group, the link of that is in the description below. I'm starting to try to put what I use in the description below also, and the links to that. So if you're looking for it. I love my mold. Let's Resin Silicone Rubber gave me a good mold. First time. Always has. I've never had an issue with making a mold, ever. But I've always used Let's Resin Silicone Rubber. And I will continue to use their silicone rubber. I'm very, very pleased. And I will be doing the snail mold. I will be doing this next. I was able to keep this. So I will be putting the snail in here just like I did before, and I will probably be doing that tonight. And I'm excited to have a good snail mold, and I know I will with Let's Resin Rubber. just like I did with the other. Alrighty, y'all have a fantastic Tuesday. I think the storms are pretty much over. There's a few little things that are supposed to be coming in, about 1. But thankfully, I think that we're going to be spared the really bad storms. But you know, for those that are dealing with the bad storms and the tornadoes and the damage, and my prayers are with each and every one of you. I know how much damage storms can do. And it's not a fun thing. It is not. So my thoughts and my prayers are with each and every one of you that are dealing with the aftermath of horrible storms. Alrighty. I will see you again. I'm going to be down here crafting all day. I'm just in the mood, and I'm going to be doing it. I've got to put my phone back on the charger for a few minutes too, so I can film more, but that will be out tomorrow. Alrighty. Thank you again so much. And just another thank you to let you know that I do appreciate each and every one of you. Your comments from yesterday when I was having such a bad time, they just really mean so much to me. And some of y'all said that you wish you could hug me, and boy, I would have taken every hug I could have gotten yesterday. But I do appreciate it. I appreciate the support that all of y'all show, and each one of you mean quite a bit to me. I just wanted to let you know that and say thanks again. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.